Okay, let's talk about numbers and let's connect with Mr. P.K. Mukherjee, Managing Director of Sesa. Mr. Mukherjee, good morning. Thank you for joining us. First, a word on how things have moved for your company for the quarter gone by.
As you know, the quarter of July to September is the quarter of monsoon for us because we are primarily operating from Goa, and Goa this quarter is always a subdued quarter. So, as you know that we could not do much, and particularly at the end of last month of the quarter, that is September, in the first fortnight, all the operations in Goa has been suspended temporarily because of the Shah Commission report and followed by state government orders and central government Ministry of Environment Forest order. And of course, post-September, October beginning, Supreme Court has also come into picture because of the PIL. In any way, we have done substantially lower volume as compared to previous year's same quarter. We have done about 200,000 tons as compared to 800,000 tons of in the previous year's same quarter. And Karnataka, as you know, that it remains suspended. We are hoping that it will open very soon.
Right. Mr. Mukherjee, the operational performance as well has suffered. Excluding the forex gain, there is an operational loss. What are the major factors which impacted your EBITDA this time?
I just now said that volume is substantially lower. As such, our volumes are lower in the quarter of July to September. But this year we got impacted. One is that September, almost full month, we could not do anything because that is the month in which second fortnight it starts the operations. So that is number one. Number two is that there are also some transport restrictions in Goa during the monsoon after the new government came in. So that has also impacted in the first 2 months of the quarter.
So, Mr. Mukherjee, assuming that things don't improve in Goa, then what will happen to your, full year guidance?
See, that sort of pessimistic assumption we do not want to take, and in that case, when it will open and not, it will all depend on that. So if it doesn't improve until the year end, so no further volume can be done. So that is obvious. We hope that by the end of the November we'll see some definite brighter light.
So, Mr. Mukherjee, I mean, what is the way forward really for Karnataka? Because the Supreme Court has taken the first step towards opening Category B mines. By when do you expect a final approval? And more importantly, any direction on the Goa government lifting the ban on mining?
You see, so far Supreme Court matter is concerned, you know better than me that it is very difficult to give any guidance that when we expect it to be over. But we expect it to be over very soon. But as you know, post-Supreme Court order also, even the A category mine have not yet started production because they are yet to get various other approvals which they require to start, including the Ministry of Environment Forest for the reduced capacity. So we presume that we will also take some time to get all those requisite approvals, although we are making a plea to all the authorities that temporarily you give us approval for at least 2-3 months, by which time the formal approval can take place.
Are you sitting on any kind of inventories which will help your current quarter's numbers?
No, inventory, so far Karnataka is concerned, that is more or less is over. So that has, in the last 1 year, it has been sold off, our inventory in Karnataka. So far Goa is concerned, the moment it is allowed, at least the transportation is allowed, so we'll be able to get substantial volume from the inventory which you are holding.
Mr. Mukherjee, your stock is widely held by institutional investors, and when I interact with some of your long-term institutional investors, they are of the view that the springtime for Sesa Goa is over, and for next 2 or 3 quarters, if not at least for next 12 months, there are multiple problems for Sesa Goa.
You see, that is independent views which you can't comment. But at the same time, we are not that pessimistic. We feel that so far Goa is concerned, it will not follow the Karnataka way, and it will be resumed soon, because in Goa, being a small state, substantial economic impact is there for mining to, if it is stopped for quite some time.
So on a daily basis, what are the kind of losses you are incurring from your Goa operations?
You see, at the moment, our fixed cost monthly for Goa is about around 25 crores, and we have our value addition business, that is pig iron and metallurgical coke. We are resuming the gradually scaling up the activity, and once the scaling up the activity takes place, we'll be able to recover the fixed cost.
Right. Mr. Mukherjee, finally, what about Liberia? When would those mines open up?
We still committed that first shipment will start from FY14, that is before 31st March 14.
Internally, is the management now working on acquiring more global or overseas assets? This is to FY12. So FY15, are you working on a plan where certain percentage or large part of your revenue will come from global operations?
Once the Liberia starts, yes, but FY14 is the starting of the shipment, but that doesn't mean the whole our project will be in place, because we have to scale up the project. We have internally taken a target of making it a 30 million ton project, so that will take us up to FY16, FY17.
Right. Final question, Mr. Mukherjee. Quick response, perhaps. What's happening to China and the Chinese demand?
I think Chinese demand is not growing significantly, but Chinese demand is there. As you know that FOB level 62, 63 grade is holding on around $110.